It's Jim Rosenthal and Graham Partridge welcoming you to the main arena at Crufts 2020, and we are set for our last major agility competition. It is the Crufts Agility Championship Final, Grade 7, this for top dogs only. To qualify, each must have won at least one championship certificate in the last 12 months. It's a really high-class competition. Agility and jumping earlier, combined results running this final in reverse order. Let us check out the course.
And this is a lovely, really quick course. They come over one, they go around the back of two, avoiding the weaving poles as they do that. And now a bit of a serpentine into the tunnel, and they come out of the tunnel, over five, effectively the back of two. Then they've got to keep it really sharp here, up over the dog walk. They'll all love this really fast exit, over onto the long jump, and now they're going to do a little serpentine, over 8, left to 9, avoiding the A-frame, and then back over that one to 10 on the seesaw. They must keep it clean there, they must touch the ground, over the tyre. Weaves will be in their line, over 13. Now they're into the weaves, must enter to the right of the first pole, out of the weaves, up and over that A-frame, making sure they touch the white areas. Then they go round the back of 16, which is going to prove tricky. Then they've got a choice here. They can either go left-handed as shown there, they could go right-handed onto this really, really quick finish. And it really is going to be exciting to watch over number 20, and it's as easy as that, as they say.
As easy as that. A course designed to test the very best. Just to say, there can be a winner without a clear round, but if you do win and pick up faults, you will not be declared a champion. So a clean sheet is pretty essential. It is a wonderful start to Best in Shownight here at Crufts 2020. Going to be the small dogs first, then the medium, and then the large dogs. And as Graham has been telling you, a very quick course indeed. And you're probably looking at hundredths of a second to separate who wins and who doesn't. And it's going to be high quality entertainment. The man who has set this course time, by the way, 48 seconds for these small dogs. Pretty academic really. And here comes Jackie Gardner, our agility judge, a dog trainer herself, owns 4 dogs, a couple are retired, and a massive honor to be asked to judge the agility championships here at Crufts. And this year an innovationer, Martin Caville, will be assisting, will be the second judge to Jackie.
Now our first competitor is ready to go, and it's Michelle Henderson with Pinto, the joy poodle.
And here we go, the first of 11 small dogs in the Crufts Agility Championship final. They're off and running. Michelle Henderson and Pinto from Edinburgh. 5th time competing at Crufts, 2 championship tickets. Pinto loves a bit of beach and swimming, but has to do her stuff now on the magical green carpet at Crufts. Marking her way round is Pinto, toy poodle, 9 years of age. Neat, quick, tidy so far, can do no more. Nicely through the weaves at the top of the course, and a buzz of appreciation from a sizable crowd here at the main arena. Just turning around that top end of the course, in and out of the tunnel. A very, very good start indeed for Pinto and for Michelle and for Scotland. 43 and clear.
Very nice round there by Pinto, 43 seconds. The maximum course time is 48, so well inside that.
Next to go Tula Shelty, 7 years of age. Ros Quayle, the handler from Liphook, first time competing at Crufts, hoping they can overcome the nerves and have a bit of fun. That, after all, is what is all about agility. Fun for the handler, fun for the dog, fun for everybody watching, whether you are here in the arena or watching all over the world. We are looking at the best of the best. Grade 7, the highest grade of all. So all outstanding dogs And that has been endorsed in the first round and a half here. Tremendously quick through the weaves, and the time well up with the time as well. Good contact at the end of the A-frame, top end of the course, sharp right-hander through the tunnel, couple to finish with. That's very, very good. 39.1. Couple of clear rounds already, Graham.
Yep, very nice with Ros and Tula there. No time wasted at all, and a great jump at the end.
This is Ashley Butler, has appeared regularly in our coverage over the last few days, going for a hat trick in this event with Sully, 7-year-old crossbreed, crazy monster, loves agility, has won 12 championship tickets, won the Crufts singles 3 times in a row and the Crufts small championship twice. These two have fantastic pedigree, Ashley and Sully, and already a very quick, confident start. Good contact at the end of the dog walk. Oh, this is terrific. Tight turn, bit of a hesitation there, but it's picked up 5 faults as well. Bottom of the dog walk that was, I believe. So Ashley has to keep pushing with Sully, has to keep pushing, but that has marred their round. A-frame is good contact at the end. Must make contact, to remind you, at the start and the end of the A-frame, and a very fast finish as well. So the time is terrifically quick. It is 34.5. Shame about the faults, Graham.
It was such a shame and very unusual. I think she decided that she was going to try and play this safe, and that confused Sully a little bit, and resulting in that missed contact.
Next to go, Snazzy, 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Mark Wingate win from Derby. First time at Crufts on the GP squad, this partnership.
So this pairing, no stranger to Crufts or the green carpet, very experienced, had a number of dogs which have competed at international level. So, but Mark, very experienced here. He will want to get round here clear. You can't win the championships if you don't have a clear round, so that's the main effort. Now you've got to beat everybody else. Really good style into the weaves now as he comes up to the A-frame. Just keep an eye on that time to beat. Is he going to be there? It's going to be very close. Going round there, just 3 more to go. Tunnel, jump and jump. Oh, smashed it, Jim.
Absolutely. New dog for Mark with Snazzy. Brilliant result though, and inside the best time by a good old chunk, 4 seconds. Bernadette Bay, national and international pedigree, never far away from winning competitions. Zoa, 5-year-old Sheltie, first time for Zoa at Crufts, homebred. And Bernadette's 3rd generation of Sheltie girls competing at Crufts Championship. On International Women's Day, perhaps this is a combination to watch.
Always look forward to watching this pair run. But certainly the handler anyway is always very quiet, doesn't look as though she's moving at all, but always manages to be very economical, which results in some very, very fast rounds.
Economical, quick, faultless thus far. Seesaw is fine. Tight right-hander. In from the right-hand side into the weeds, right up with the clock, but they have to finish smartly. A-frame, good contact at the end of that. Another tight right-hander, top end of the course, into the tunnel. It's going to be a very good time. It might not be the best, but it is very, very good indeed from Bernadette Bay, and for Zoa into 2nd place.
Very nice, as you can see, no time wasted there at all. Nice running contact there for Bernadette.
Lucy Norton running Boost, actually owned by Dave Munnings. Dave had hurt his leg earlier on, and Lucy had to run qualified Boost, and that means Lucy and Boost stay together at Crufts. Yes?
It does, and this promises to be possibly interesting, I think, is the thing. Boost takes no prisoners, really, so Lucy's not yet that used to running him, but he's a quick dog. You can hear him barking all the way around, but Lucy's tremendously experienced, as you can see, keeping in front of the dog all the way around. It's key to communication, this is, really, and she's doing a fantastic job. Oh, Seesaw doesn't touch the ground.
And that'll be 5 penalty points. It means that Lucy can win, but cannot be declared a champion. And more faults picked up there, and in fact an elimination for Lucy and for Boost, Graham.
Was, and you just saw the crossed arms there by the judge, which signals an elimination. And there we see the dog going over the jump the wrong direction.
Donna Jarvie and Kayla from Peebles, north of the border, 10.5 years of age, this Jack Russell. Tiny, but a huge heart. Partnership for 6 years, and a buzz of appreciation from the sellout crowd here at Crufts 2020. A real crowd pleaser, this one is Kayla, and proper speed, proper pace. You have to chuckle, but they're very, very serious at it, and they are serious contenders here as well. That's all fine over the seesaw. Big round of applause, big effort from the dog to get that seesaw down, in and out of the wheeze. Great sight, great spectacle. What more do you want from agility? But sadly, just got a bit excited. Back over the A-frame. It's still right up there. Kayla, the Jack Russell, 10.5 years of age. Massive, massive entertainment and applause.
Wonderful, wonderful. Love watching that dog run. Great entertainment. And you can see the dog runs past the up contact under the A-frame. That's the refusal.
Here's another very quick dog. Blink, 6-year-old working Cocker Spaniel, and Lauren Langman, dream dog, part of Team GB. Just missed out on a World Championship medal by fractions of a second over a couple of rounds. And they had a very busy Crufts, these two, and will want to make a big impression here. And that's a very, very impressive first 12 seconds or so from Blink, the working Cocker, and Lauren. Yeah, hops off the seesaw. Bit of hesitation there, could cost them a few fractions, but it's still okay, it is still clean, and it is still quick. A-frame, good contact at the end of that A-frame. At the top end of that course, this is going to be excellent, this is going to be pretty good, this is going to be outstanding. 34.2 place, 35.8, first place for Lauren and Blink, do not blink.
Very, very good. And you can see, even there was some confusion there. You come through the tyre and you're confronted with 3 obstacles, had to make the right choice, and she did.
Louise Eden and Foos from Jersey. Shetland sheepdog, very popular breed this in agility. And we're starting to look at the times now. 35s and clear is what the remaining competitors, there's only a couple after this, will have to beat. Hughes is okay, might need to pick up a bit of pace in the second part of the round, and that's Five Fault coming off the seesaw.
Just having to push a little bit there, so trying to get the dog off as soon as they can, which resulted in a fault. Seesaw not touching the ground, but they're going to have a good finish here. This really is a nice fast finish, and I'm really pleased to see Louise back again, all the way from Jersey. Well done.
Up into the top 7 they go, picking up those 5 faults along the way. Penultimate small dog, Chloe Brown from Cornwall, 8-year-old Thai. As Chloe is your neighbour, Graham, I might pass the microphone to you for this one.
Thank you very much. This is Chloe and Ty from Cornwall. Really talented partnership. This got a big future in agility. I know that. They've been a little bit unlucky in the past, but they finished up in some really good places earlier on today. Comes off the end of the dog walk. Now she's going to push around this serpentine to see her change sides. She wants to keep the dog on the left-hand side, so she did that very nicely, because after the tyre, they've got to go around the back of that jump into the weaving poles. You'll probably see her try and get on the other side of the dog. She does is that, bring the dog on the left-hand side over the A-frame. Oh, just about got that there. Now she's going to run. Now you watch Chloe and this dog run. Come on. Really great effort there, Jim.
Very good from Chloe, up into the top 3. Fine performance, and of course a clear round as well. Last of the small dogs, Alan Bray, top competitor, top judge, been around for a while, and Tikita, 4 years of age, best after the agility and jumping earlier. So proper contenders, these one, Alan and Tikita. Keep an eye on the time to beat. It is 35.2 and clear, and they are up with it at the moment. And trust me, Alan gets his dog round quicker than you might think, but sadly there are faults picked up there early on by Alan and Tikita, but he will still complete the round, of course. Fantastic competition, missing the end of the A-frame, so Alan and Tikita picking up 5 more faults now. That's the last of the small dogs then. And the medium and large dogs still to come in the agility championships. And sadly all unravelled a bit with those early faults from Tikita and for Alan. They were due indeed, and they have delivered in the agility. Lauren Langman and Blink, top of the pile, 35 seconds and clear. Mark Wingate win and Snazzy. Snazzy's first time at Crufts as well. Tremendous to finish in the top 3. And Chloe Brown and Ty closing out the top 3 in the small section of the agility championship. First of 11 medium dogs are underway. Heather McLean and Macca from Ayton up there near Berwick on Tweed. Bit tricky to run sometimes is Macca, 7-year-old working sheepdog, but setting a decent standard and what will be the time to be missed the end of the weaves though, and that's faults there. And this round unravelling slightly here now, and that'll be a DQ. The crossed arms, we've seen them quite a lot over the last few days, haven't we? Disqualification.
It does, and unfortunately just a second mistake at the end of the weaves. When they're marking the weaves, you can have 3 refusals at the beginning, but you can only have 1 fault that actually occurs during the middle. But anyway, well done to Heather, all the way down from Scotland. But it's unfortunately, after you've been eliminated, it's an even longer way back, Jim. But she'll come out of it smiling.
Next to go in the medium section, Blythe, Fox and Rue from Coventry, working Cocker Spaniel, 4 years of age, 3rd year at Crufts, also on the GB squad. Barks his way round the course, and the better he goes, the louder he barks. See what I mean? All that barking, but sadly barks up the wrong tree there, I think we could say.
It does, but while we're watching them going round, we could just take a moment to explain what AW brackets G means, and it's actually for an agility warrant goal.
Yep, well done. That was the full caption we saw before the dog started, and they complete the round as they all do. Unravelled very quickly that particular round, and there's the AWG that Graham was talking about.
You're very disappointed,
Shannon Springford and Gift, 6-year-old border collie from Swanley. 2 were at the Europeans in this year's squad as well. And little pause, and Shannon and Gift are away. Is there a slightly different style here from the handler Shannon?
Not really. You always try and want to keep in front of the dog, because, as I say, communication is key. So she asked the dog to actually do just a little bit more work for her. And everyone's got their own particular style, and it works for her.
And it's working well at the moment. 21 seconds on the clock, all clear so far for Gift and for Shannon. Good stuff over the A-frame. Quick finish, and they could well be in the mix, these two, and Gift is not hanging about at the end there at all. 34.5, and that moves them to the best of the mediums that we have seen.
Very nice round, no time wasted. Big jump, nice finish.
Abigail Doxford, 10-year-old working Cocker Spaniel Wigfield. Abigail from Bristol was rehomed because it's too mischievous in her previous home, competing at Crufts for the 4th year running. They know their way around this place. 10 years of age though, Wigfield, so a perhaps not many years left to compete here at Crufts Ground.
No, people quite often say to me, when should I stop doing agility with my dog? Well, the dog will tell you this dog is 10 years of age, just proving how fit and healthy doing agility can keep your dog. You can't start till they're 18 months of age, but you see this dog, 10 years of age, into those weaves in the blink of an eye.
A very quick 10-year-old is Wigfield, and quick and clean so far. It might not quite be the quickest, but it's going to be up in the shake-up. Good stuff. 38 seconds for Abigail and for Wigfield. Second place at the moment.
Just love watching them ears and tails going everywhere.
Nicola Garrett and Z from Rugeley in Staffordshire. 6-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Z is off and running just below us now. Great sound effects going through the tunnel I've been giving you over the last 3 days of agility. Very pacey over the dog walk too. 13 seconds on the clock and ticking, and faultless so far for Z. That's good as well on the seesaw. It's an impressive first half, as it were. What will the finish be like? Not great. Just came out too early from the weaves, and we'll have to go back. And that round, once again, is severely compromised. Good contact on the bottom of the A-frame, though, and will finish with not the quickest time, and with 5 faults on the clock as well. Nicola Garrett and Z.
Yep. Such a shame there, just the 5 faults into those weaving poles, and just as she gets to about there, she starts to move to the left, turns her shoulders to the left, and the dog comes with her.
Stephen Richardson and Willow, 5-year-old Shetland sheepdog from Wigton near Carlisle. Massive experience has Stephen, GB regular. And we haven't seen this particular combination, to my knowledge, at Crufts. Good start though, keen to go to work. Keen to negotiate that dog walk as quickly as possible. A slight hesitation at the end of it. And a slight hesitation there, but it's all okay. It's all okay. It's a good time at the moment. Good contact at the end of the seesaw too. How about the wheeze? Right side, that's okay. Completed successfully. A-frame, that's good too. Coming towards the final part of the course now, and this will be decent. This will be decent if it keeps it going. Well done, Willow. Well done, Stephen. 36.5 and clear for Stephen and for Willow. Second place right now.
Very nice there. The dog's talking all the time. Stephen's talking all the time. Just remember, you can talk, you can turn your body. The only thing you can't do in this game is touch them.
Cameron McLeod and Ruby, 4-year-old working cocker from West Sussex. First time competing in the main arena at Crufts on this year's Team GB squad as well. Picked up the first championship ticket last summer, Ruby and Cameron McLeod. A lot of encouragement from Cameron to Ruby. Ruby, I think I heard her say, oh, Ruby.
Don't take your love to town. Yeah, there we go.
Very good, very good. Ruby's picked up the 5 faults, carrying on.
It is only a young dog again, so there was a mistake there, but she'll want just to keep this dog really happy, go around as quick as she can. She knows she can't win, just wants it to be a good experience. Little dog, bright future, no doubt.
Yeah, little dog, bright future, just the one mistake. Oh, Ruby.
From the heats and shows out through the semi-finals we had earlier today.
Lauren Burns and Zebedee from Eastbourne, 6-year-old Sheltie Cross Border Collie, Papillon. First time for them both competing at Crufts. A dream to have qualified for these championships. And Lauren saying Zebedee didn't win 1 ticket, he won 2.
And you can see why this is going to be quick, Jim. You just keep an eye on the clock, everybody. Round there, no time wasted at all, up and over the seesaw. Yes, nicely made contact through that tyre now, coming in towards the weaving poles.
Yep, very quick, and it is clean so far for Lauren and for Zebedee. What about the final end of the course? Perhaps you should have kept it going, Graham, because there we are. What a shame, what a shame. It's so promising, but just, if you've been watching agility with us over the last few days, that's a great effort, by the way, though, 37.2 and just the 5 points. You'll know it's a flicker of an eye and things go wrong.
It was such a shame there. I think she just turned her shoulders, the dog came with her. and a good time considering she had to take the dog back and do it again.
Naomi Reid here with Jinx, the crossbreed.
Naomi Reid and Jinx, 8-year-old crossbreed from Beccles in Suffolk. Her first agility dog, and they've learned so much together over the years. And Naomi was just 12 when she got Jinx. Not easy because Jinx was too fast and will need to show a lot of pace here. Great pictures of these dogs, lovely sounds coming out of the tunnel as well, all part of the service. Stuff over the seesaw. This is okay, you know, this is very, very respectable for Naomi and for Jinx, who is producing her best when it matters in the big competition at Crufts. What about the time? How about the time? Are we going to get a big finish? Are we? Are we? 34.8, just outside fractions. 34.8 plays 34.5, but still excellent.
0.3 of a second. That's why we use electronic timing. Really great dog, this. Big jump. Come on, where's my toy?
Penultimate dog in the medium section, Dalton Meredith and Munchie from Ringwood. He's a dog trainer. Munchie, one of 2 dogs that he runs. Crazy little dog and a big heart. Second in the singles agility on Friday, these two. They're hoping to go one better. They know they have to beat 34.5 seconds and keep it clean and keep it clear. Great stuff over the dog. Tight turn at full pace as well. Headed for the A-frame and wisely decided against it. Up and down over the seesaw. This is great pace. Low to the ground and picking up, but sadly, great pace, but wrong course. And through goes Dalton to complete the round with Munchie.
Yeah, such a shame. The quicker the dog, the quicker the faults happen as well. And that's unfortunately what I think occurred on this occasion. So you see the dog now start to get in front of him and just cuts across towards where he is. And then you get those dreaded crossed arms by our championship judge, Jackie Gardner.
Our last medium dog, James Adams, enthusiastic handler, gives it absolutely everything. Willow, 4-year-old working Cocker Spaniel, second year at Crufts and facing the task of going quicker than 34.5 seconds and not accruing any faults as well. Great start so far. This is a very quick little dog, is Willow. Not seen anything go quicker than that over the dog walk. This is shaping up very well for James and for Willow. Again, looking ahead, seesaw, up, down, good contact at the end of it. That's the right course. Big twist there. How about the weaves? In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fantastic. A-frame is there for Willow and for James. They're right up with it, the time. They are right up with the time. They're right up with it. They're going to beat it. Surely, they have indeed. They have indeed. Last dog, James, Allen, Willow, become the champions with an outstanding clear round.
And it was an outstanding round, beating Shannon into second place by just about a second. And these terms, that's quite a lot. But it really is with James, all or nothing, and he's got it all. Oh, yes, is he happy? Oh, yes, he is. Oh. I remember when I was that excited running a dog and when I was winning. Fantastic.
Confirmation of the result of the mediums dog. James Adams, enthusiastic, gave it everything, produced a clear, quick round when it mattered with Willow. Shannon Springford second with Gift, and in third place, Naomi Reid and Jinx.
Our starter on the line, Rob Hunter. He's been doing this for years and years.
First of 13 large dogs. This one could be very competitive indeed. It's Jane Seller and Jamie, 4-year-old border collie. First time at Crufts for Jamie. But Jamie and Jane on the GB squad from Morpeth in Northumberland. First of 13 large dogs. And looking to lay down the standard here. Good start. We are watching, to remind you, grade 7 dogs, the highest grade of dog that you can get. And they always deliver a wonderful climax to the agility competition that we watched over the last 4 days at Crufts. And Jamie and Jane absolutely no exception as well. An excellent opening round this, and setting a very good standard. Will they keep it clean and clear at the end? You bet they will. 35.1. Number 1, of course, another dozen to come. It'll take some beating.
Yeah, although these are grade 7 dogs, this is the first time at Crufts, and it's a big ask because this is a daunting atmosphere for both handler and dogs. No substitute for experience here.
Lee Windiot and Coy. Might be a good opportunity this, Graham, for you to remind us all of the course.
Okay, so Lee will just want to make sure the dog's steady before he goes. We start with basically a serpentine, and then into the tunnel, then we come back out, and then what is effectively over the back of 2, but it's actually 5. A nice straight entry off the end of the dog walk, which they all appreciate, and now a little serpentine. They come back on themselves towards the seesaw, and unfortunately had to go around the back of that jump, but pulled it inside, picking up the dreaded crossed arms, which means an elimination. If you keep an eye on our judge, if she raises a clenched fist, that's a refusal, and 3 refusals anywhere on the course equals an elimination. If she raises a hand, that's an ordinary fault. But anyway, there we are. Well done to Lee. Good effort, mate.
Good effort from Lee Windiot and from Coy, but an elimination. He pointed one way and Coy went the other.
Now we've got Marita Davis with Duca, a border collie. Just fairly young dog.
Duca and Marita Davis, 3 years of age is Duca, second time at Crufts, young, but a very, very promising dog indeed. But sadly eliminated very early on, and that, I would think, probably the quickest elimination we've seen over the last 4 days at Crufts. But Duca doesn't know about it, and Duca will carry on competing the round to the best of her ability.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened there. We'll take another look at it at the end, but I think the dog broke its weight. But you can see this is only 3 years of age, very talented dog and handler. They have competed internationally, and we're going to see a lot more of them as well.
Let's just check it out, Graham. Keep your expert eyes on this. Exactly what happened right at the start of the round.
Oh, the dog ran round the first jump and back jumped the first one, so that was an immediate elimination. Such a shame.
7-year-old border collie.
Spring and Martin Reed from Plymtree in Devon. One to watch this one. They could well be in the mix. Poised and off we go. That's the way to take that first jump, by the way. Spring and Martin getting rapidly over the dog walk and the spread. Good action, good style, good speed, accurate, faultless so far. Seesaw, good contact at the end of that. This is developing into something pretty special. Loves those weaves as well. To Spring, A-frame, no problem. Tight right-hander there, coming towards the end. Keep an eye on that clock. Keep an eye on it. It could well be inside it. It could well be inside it. 34.6 for Martin. Put a 1 next to his name right now.
So that's what they need to beat now.
Yes, it was always going to be in the mix there. Very, very experienced pairing, this one. Well done, Martin.
Lucy, the border collie, 9-year-old dog.
You're looking at Lucy, 9-year-old border collie. Andrew Priestley, the handler from Wheaton near Leeds. Second time competing at Crufts for this partnership. Bit of hesitation, but that's all. Love that sound, crashing in and out of the tunnel. Good contact at the end of the dog walk. Slightly slower, this, but accurate. And so far, completely clean. Again, not quite sure where to go. Went the right way, did Lucy. Good style, great style through the weaves. A-frame, fine, just sliding down to make contact at the bottom of it. And slightly. The round slightly compromised right at the end there, Graham.
Yes, unfortunately just picking up the 5 faults there. And you can see as he approaches the jump, he drifts right. And the dog immediately comes with him and raises the left hand, the clenched fist, refusal.
Gemma Haycock and Jukebox. Smart looking border collie, this one. First time competing at Crufts from nearby Northampton. 4 years old tomorrow is Jukebox. 34.679. Time to beat, 34.6 and clear.
And what a birthday present that would be to make this dog up to an agility champion, Jim.
Absolutely, and a lot of pace going over the spread there, had to turn around very, very smartly, did so. Jukebox finding the right notes here right now. Good stuff through the weaves. And the A-frame too. It's very, very quick. Jukebox and Gemma Haycock going to be number one, I think, are they? Oh, yes, indeed they are. Finding the right tune there.
You're right, yeah. Hit all the right notes she did. Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't be more pleased for Gemma. She tries and she trains really, really hard, getting her just desserts there.
So there's more competitors who want to snatch that first place off. And Natasha, what are you next? We Pebbles, the Border Collie.
Pebbles, 7-year-old Border Collie handler. We have seen her before, we've admired her work. Natasha Wise. Pebbles just loves the green carpet. 3rd year in the championship at Crufts with Pebbles for Natasha. Proper, experienced, high quality combination. Yes, says Natasha as Pebbles gets to work. And again, so quickly over the dog walk, a smart turn right in front of our commentary position. That a fine 16 seconds we have seen so far. We want to see that again, because they could well be right up in the final shake-up. Good work from Natasha, good work from Pebbles. No slackening in the pace, touches well on the A-frame. I think if they finish well, they could well be top here. They could well be top if they finish well. 34.3, indeed they are. Get in, Natasha, and shake those Pebbles.
Oh dear, how close is this competition shaping up to be? 0.3 of a second between the top 3. Brilliant.
Everybody's chasing them. This is Martin Reed again with Snooze, the Border Collie, 3 years old. So Martin.
Next to go, Martin Reed and Snooze. Young dog with a great future, just 3 years of age. 34.3, the best so far, and of course, no faults. Snooze will not be able to close his eyes here. He's got to be flat out focused, and sadly picking up 5 faults over the spread there, just clipped the end of it. See it around through in a bit of hesitation as well, just going, repeating over the seesaw. And as so we so often see, one little mistake and then another one quickly follows, Graham.
Well, Martin's trying to teach this dog. It had had a fault there, and then it hadn't stopped on the seesaw when he'd asked it to, so he just reminded the dog that was what he wanted. So, and again, just knowing he couldn't win it. And there we go, just fractions.
It's a Border Collie, 4 years old. The famous falcon of Montgomery's Castle is the...
Debbie Simons and Dobby, 4-year-old Border Collie, first time at Crufts. Debbie just loves running Dobby, makes her laugh, enjoys our adventures together. A huge adventure about to unravel here in the next 30 seconds or so for Debbie and Dobby, the 4-year-old Border Collie. And they are off and running.
I think this pair actually won the agility round this morning, so keep an eye on them. They've got some class.
They're such a tight right-hander, but Dobby has negotiated it really well. Fine 15 seconds under their belts already, looking for more of the same in the second half. Again, another tight right-hander. Great style through the weaves, and they are right up with the clock, are Debbie and Dobby. Can they finish? Can they get inside it? To the jump. It has to go. You've got to get the job done here, and it's painful when they don't.
There we go, just to left, and it almost does this tyre sideways. And then we come to then, and Debbie just hanging around just a little bit there.
Sian Illingworth from West Sussex with Image, 7-year-old Border Collie. Very, very quick dog, his Image. Can be slightly careless on occasions, but will look to produce her very, very best form here. And that's a fine start to this round. 34. Oh, dear, clip the end of the spread there. And sadly we have a elimination here for Sian Illingworth, who's been a fine competitor over the years, and Image as well. Really trying to go so hard, 1 or 2 errors along the way, Graham.
Great effort there by Sean. And there, over there, just drops the back legs onto it, taking the middle section out. Such a shame there for Sean.
You're looking at Dan Shaw limbering up, last year's winner, second in the jumping this morning, and Geek, 7-year-old border collie, bronze medalist at the Worlds. A fine partnership, these two major contenders. And they're off. Dan from Oxford with Geek. Good style, and Dan right up with Geek. Right-hander as well. Crowd hushed and realising they're seeing something pretty special here at the time. Looks very promising for Dan and for Geek. Clap hands to get more speed going through those weaves. It's going to be close. It's going to threaten the very best, this one. Tight turn at the top there. Through the tunnel, hopping over those final 2. It's going to be very, very close. And would you believe it? I said it would threaten the best. It's beaten the best so far.
They have. Is he happy? Yeah, dog's got its toy. The dog's happy. This pair over the last couple of years really have developed into a world-class partnership, and we've seen a world-class display.
Great reaction as well. This is Ewan Patterson and Crazy, very, very quick. Coming off a fantastic win in the International Invitational, a brilliant last run. There's 1 dog to go after this, and we're looking for an action replay of that brilliance from Ewan, from Stonehaven, north of the border, and from Crazy, the 4-year-old collie. 34.2 to beat. Keep your eyes on the clock. We will do our best to do that for you as well. Good early speed from Ewan and from Crazy. Fine, and again that tight twisting turn, and a bit of a sigh there, a bit of time lost there, but still going really well, and it's still clear. Great over the seesaw. Another tight right-hander. How about those weaves? Quick. No time to lose. A-frame, up, down, great contact at the end. Sharp right-hander. It's going to be close. It is going to be so close, this. Have a look at the clock. Have a look at the clock. 34.3. Oh, would you believe? Just outside. 34.3. Place 34.2. We warned you.
Oh, wow. This is getting better and better. Another fabulous round there from Ewan. Just couldn't make it. Tenths of seconds, hundreds of seconds.
Last dog, Dave Munnings. Single winners on Friday, and Fame, 8-year-old border collie. Fame has been an incredible dog. Not many more Crufts left for Fame. But will he give us something extra special to complete the Agility Championship? 34.2 to beat, and they have to be clear as well. Won't happen. Pole down. Won't happen. Again, such a tight target, just pushing, and even someone as experienced as Dave just couldn't avoid knocking that pole over. Really quick though. Have a look at the time. 33.7. You just wonder what might have happened, but that's not what it's about. It's what has happened, Graham.
That's what pressure does to you. You just start to push. You know you've got to do it. You've got to do it, and just try to take it a touchdown. Never mind, great partnership. Well done. And first of all, we're just now making a presentation to Jackie Gardner, our Crufts Championship judge, the greatest honour that a judge can have in this country. And the presentations have been made by Mr. Tony Alcock, OBE, who is the chairman of the Kennel Club. And on the left-hand side, they have Mr. Martin Cavill, who's been the assistant judge, done a fantastic job here. And in fact, Martin's actually going to be one of the judges for the European Open Agility Championships, which are going to be held in GB later on this year. We're going to start with the presentations to the small handlers and the winner
to the award
of the small championship here at Crufts 2020
taking the championship Crufts 2020
is Lauren Langman and Blink.
And Agility
give it its official name, Agility Champion, Samsire Blinking Brilliant at Gem. 6-year-old working Cocker Spaniel, so unlucky at the World Championships last year, lost out on a medal by 1/100th of a second over 2 combined rounds. So well done to them. And Tony Alcock now presenting the runners-up prize to the Reserve Channel Certificate to Mark Wingate Wynn and Snazzy 3-year-old working sheepdog, and we're going to see a lot more of that pairing over the years, I can assure you. So now the medium championship winner is James Adam. Brilliant round by him with his working Cocker Spaniel Willow, 4 years of age, and he's very happy. Look at that, the dog getting all the love. And the Reserve Challenge Certificate goes to Shannon Springfield with gift, 6-year-old Border Collie. You don't see that many Border Collies in medium. She's done exceptionally well.
Well done.
And the winner of the large champ at Crufts 2020 is Dan Shaw and Geek. Geek is 7-year-old Border Collie, and they come from Oxford. Absolutely brilliant. And a very valiant runner-up, brilliant competition. Ewan Patterson got it right this time. Crazy, the 4-year-old Border Collie. What a fabulous advert for British Agility. Every year I'm amazed at just how good the standard is, Jim.